you doing?
Dancing with Light and Buddha.
And you're being filmed.
I got everything they have.
Everybody, this is Charles McCaslin. He grew up 30 miles from me. Go play Storm. He was also the principal at Westlake Elementary, the oldest school in Texas.
This was Clinton. Yeah, this is it.
I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song.
Because joy is a big part of Ed, I have to say. I wrote down a few words, and authenticity, but joy was in there too. Because he lived life with such joy. I mean, really. He did piss a lot of people off. And I'm quite certain he ran off some women at the Sangha.
Most every woman I've ever met is my teacher.
He wanted to be reborn as a woman, by the way. Yeah, he said he did. So
I'm not sure about that, but
We all start small.
so I met Ed 45 years ago. I had my first cat, and I brought him to that animal clinic to find a veterinarian, and Ed was my veterinarian for my cats. And I didn't, I thought he was a great guy and all that, but maybe 11 years later, this cat got sick, and I had to take her back and have her put to sleep. And it's Mary who did it. So that's how I met Mary, who worked in the animal clinic. And I sort of got to know both of them then and started running track. I go slow, she goes fast, and did a lot with Ed and Mary. They introduced me to Landmark, who did the forum, all of the courses, and wonderful people here who are also involved in that. So Ed and Mary have had a huge impact on my life. I don't think Ed approved of me because I don't live the typical life of a lot of women, but he was wonderful and he had a huge impact on me. And I'm grateful that I've known him for 45 years.
I'd like to speak. I'm Suzanne, and I think I've known Ed since around 1978 or 79. I came to Houston to run the Landmark Center at that time, and remember Ed is active in Austin. But I got to know Ed when I moved to Austin in 2000, and Ed scared me. It scared me, and he said things to me that scared me, but were true, and I didn't know how to relate to it. And we used to have parties. Mike Black was my husband at the time, and I called him on the way, and he said to send his love. And he loved Ed, and he thought Ed was an asshole, and he loved him to his heart. And anyway, and so we used to have parties out at our place, and I think Ed came. I think you came out to one of our parties. And anyway, after that party, he gave me this handout. Not at the party, but he made a point to get me this handout. He emailed it. I don't remember how, but it was about sexual meditation, and it was like so embarrassing to read, but I was like so intrigued, and I still think about that today, and it works. It's really amazing. Try it. With the partner or without, it works great. Either way. And but anyway, I just appreciated how Ed was so willing to be Ed, and I'm so moved to be here, and so moved to have the association that we have, and we're so lucky to have had this connection. We're blessed. I'm with a lot of people all the time, and I would say 99.9% of the people don't have the kind of heart connection that we're able to have. And anyway, so I'm just so happy I'm here today. Thank you for Scott for sending us a Facebook post. I saw that, and Robert for connecting with me. And I'm so happy to be here. And thanks for hearing my little share. And Ed, I saw you smiling over there. I know I did, and I know you're enjoying this celebration of your incredible life. And thanks, Mary, for hosting us and for being his partner all these years. That must have been challenging.
It's a two-way street.
That's for sure.
It wasn't challenging, it was absolutely wonderful.
Delightful, yeah.
During our meditation, I grabbed my flute because I'm a flutist, that's my job. And when I found out late last night, I think I texted you, Scott, when I found out late last night, I was in shock because yesterday morning I drove by your house and I was like, I wonder how Ed and Mary are doing. And the day before I was talking to a mutual friend, Lisa McClellan, who also sends her love. She's with her dad right now, who's going through the same dying process. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm down by Ed and Mary's house. Remember where they live? And she was like, yeah, I've been there. And I was like, I really gotta stop by and see them. And that was on Friday. And so it's really interesting that Ed's still trying to call me in to stop by the house. So I guess it was just a spirit. But I talked to a mutual friend this morning who said, I said, well, should I wear something? Like, what should I be doing? You know? And she was like, well, bring your flute and play it. And then during meditation, I got my flute out, and I was like, you know, I think Ed would really prefer for me to talk, because he used to say, oh, well, I'd rather you share yourself than to hide behind your music. And I felt like, oh, well, I share my music to share myself. But it's kind of both. And I know that Ed would be honored for me to share to you all, because you understand this language, the English language. And I haven't been by because I've been in Mexico and North Carolina and Virginia and like traveling around. And I was like, oh, I just want to stop by and see them. But I'm staying and helping with a friend and her family. Just lives 2 minutes away also. And so that energy was drawing me in. I'm just so grateful that I got to see your post, Scott. Because I'm not, and as Mary knows, I'm not good with email. So I'm so happy to be here and happy to speak. And I just want to share about my outfit, because I was wondering what I should wear. And I remembered, you know, Ed talking about the body presentations and all that stuff. And I love to wear a dress. And I was sitting here meditating, but I have shorts on underneath. So I know that he would have been happy with or without the shorts. I was sitting here, sitting with my legs open, and I giggled to myself during the meditation that he would have been happy about that. And during the body presentation, if there was anything that was there for me, it was my knobby knees, so I wore a short dress so I could show off my knobby knees. So that was for me. And I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so, like, the grief for me is that I didn't stop and see him. But just as each and every one of us, Ed so touched me, and I could go on for hours and hours about how much he touched me. And I also didn't wear my wedding ring today, just for
Happy birthday, Charles. And it's supposed to be at a luncheon at 12.
but I want to, I was in the group Parkinson's group with Ed. And he was always the most outgoing person to any newcomer that came into the group. He always had a way of making them feel happy. I have a difficult time describing this. It's probably about 2 years into the Parkinson's group. I got other diagnoses that you don't have Parkinson's. And I just felt terrible because, here I had come together with this group of people. We were friends, and did they think I was faking all this time trying to be Parkinson's? And I don't know. Ed talked me down about that pretty well, and I had a lot of the same issues for sure. But anyway, that, and then several of you mentioned about his helping you with your fathers, and I know he talked to me about my father and about my relationship with my son. It made a big difference. And I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Another unique meeting.
Mhm.